Okay, are you ready to cry? About 4,500 years ago, ancient Egyptian parents put this homemade ball in their child's grave as a toy for the kid to play with in the afterlife. Dummy head, used by scientific educators around the turn of the century to demonstrate static electricity. Shoe doll that belonged to a child in the slums of London in the early 20th century. When the lid is opened on this Victorian gold charm, a little demon with sparkling rhinestone eyes pops out. Boots worn by children who were struck by lightning at St. Eda's Church in the village of Atcham in Shropshire, England on July 13, 1879. Terrifying example of a traditional Irish jack-o'-lantern carved from a turnip, circa 1850. Screaming baby dolls made from bisque porcelain by German doll maker Kästner, around 1920. Dr. Wansbrow's celebrated nipple shields, late 19th C. A tiny devil vitrified in a prism of glass. The Street Denistone Mortuary, a macabre coin-operated automaton made around 1900. A witch whistle, or hexen flute made from a rat's paw and carved bone. Rosamund Purcell's unsettling photographs of monkey specimens with cotton ball eyes from the collection of Harvard's Museum of Comparative Zoology. Here's something you didn't know you needed in your life: teeny tiny pig porn. Terracotta vase in the shape of a lobster claw, made in Greece around 450 to 400 BC. An antique bear automaton whose fur was destroyed by an infestation of moths. Dental plumper, jaw prosthetic, worn by Marlon Brando in The Godfather, 1972. Hard plastic dolls from the 1940s in 50 seconds, who are all suffering from sad doll disease. This is a real thing, and it is actually infectious. Amazing vintage Krampus gloves. Late Victorian art pottery known as Martinware, which depicts a horrifying crab with a grotesque human face. A 15th century painting of Street Bartholomew wearing his own flayed skin as a robe after being skinned alive, and honestly, he is totally pulling off the look. A bin of doll heads waiting to have their eyelashes trimmed. Willem Frederik van Rooyen, The Carrot, 1699, oil on canvas. Märkisches Museum, Berlin. If you need a gift for a child you hate, look no further. These creepy chocolate babies were made as Christmas presents in 1923. Mechanized gorilla teeth and headgear worn by gorilla impersonator Ray Crash Corrigan in White Pongo PRC. Pictures, 1945. The impression of a supernatural face in a tray of putty, made by Italian psychic Eusapia Palladino, 1854 to 1918. Hendrik D. Keyser, 1565 to 1621, was a Dutch sculptor and architect inspired by the timeless and majestic beauty of a screaming baby's forehead veins.